Hello, this is another episode of Optics Trade Debates where we answer the most frequently asked questions that we receive on our email. I'm Andrash.
My name is Theodor.
And today we're going to be talking about another classification that we have on our webpage, elevation per turn. What does that actually mean?
Well, yeah, this is the name of the feature which we describe for each or specify for each scope which we sell, and it basically means how much does the reticle moves on elevation in one single revolution of the turret. In those scopes which have only a single turret, this is important because then you know how much of elevation do you have. With other types of scope, it is a little bit less important. But it basically tells you how many clicks are in one revolution, and if you know the quick value, you know how much does the reticle moves when you turn the turret for one turn.
Now this leads me to the obvious question, is more better?
Well, it's like this, it's not really important in majority of scopes. If you look at the hunting scopes with a low profile capped hunting turrets, it's not important. I would say it's for most of the scopes, nobody except the manufacturer even knows how many clicks are in one turn and how much of the elevation happens when you rotate the turret for one turn. But with, let's say, BDC turrets on the modern hunting scopes for long range, it is a little bit more important because then you know if you're limited in your elevation adjustment or not. So let's say with Swarovski, their new BTF turret has 70 clicks. That means that with a normal caliber you can go all the way to 600-700 meters, but not more. For hunting this is more than enough, but you know, people do prefer to know this data before they buy a scope. Let's say with Leica, with a single turn turret you have 90 clicks, so you have additional 150 meters of range with your rifle because you can adjust the reticle to the bullet drop. With tactical scopes it's a little bit less important because you always have double turn turrets and it only tells you how much elevation do you do in the first turn, then you go into the second and so on. It is, however, much more convenient if these are round numbers. So let's say like Vortex, they're really smart because they have 10 MRADs in one revolution. That means exactly 100 clicks. It's so really easy to calculate, understand and so on. Let's say Kahles and Schmidt and Bender and similar, they have 14 mils per one revolution. Already it's not a rounded number. IOR, they also have 10 mils per revolution, so it's a little bit easier to calculate, but not really so crucial because you have a turn indicator, you know in which turn are you in, and then you just read the numbers down from the dial and it's okay. With target scopes, again, it's not so important. As you can see here, it's really nicely, this Cytron turret with 1/8 of MOA click value has exactly 10 MOA of elevation per one turn. Again, really easy to calculate. If you are already in the third turn on the 20th click, it's really easy. You know, the first 3 turns were all 10 MOAs and you just add how many clicks you made in the third turn and it's really easy to calculate. So it's all up to preferences. If you like simple things, then rounded numbers are perfect. If you are a long-range hunter and you choose a scope with a single turn, then of course the elevation per turn will tell you what will be your range, what will be your effective range, or if you will run out of clicks because there is not enough of elevation in one turn. So it all depends what kind of user you are.
Thank you, Theodor, for a very thorough explanation. If you enjoyed this video, please be so kind to subscribe to our channel, and if you have any additional questions, leave a comment in the comment section below or send us an email on our email address. Thank you for watching and bye-bye.
Bye.